Hi everyone, it's Tammy and it is Friday. I'm going to do my second part of my jewelry haul. Before I start, I wanted to explain something. Someone had asked me how I know whether the jewelry is vintage or it's not vintage. And to tell you the truth, I am not 100% sure unless you're dealing with someone who knows about the pieces. For sure you will know if it's vintage. The second thing, when you're going to auctions, a lot of times things are bought in a lot. So the pieces aren't described to you, you have no history on them. You basically have to learn through experience how to tell if they're vintage or not. Anything that was made after 1989 is not considered vintage. Other ways that you can tell is whether it has been signed, if it has the maker's symbol on it. You can tell sometimes by what do you call them? You can tell by the beads, by touching them, whether they're glass, whether they're plastic. Some that are plastic are still antique. You have to see whether there's a seam in them. You can tell by the type of metals that they used. It's all basically in the feel, you know, training the eye, that type of thing, and it comes through experience, and that's all I can tell you. Now, I am not thinking in my head when I charge a price to you, okay, this is vintage. I'm charging you what I think I would pay for a piece that I like, just a piece. If it does have the markings and I'm 100% sure it's vintage, I'm going to tell you. You know, it's never 100% sure if it's vintage. That's all I can say. And I'm doing my best to try and learn as much as I can. I've done this for 5 years. There's a lot to learn. You know, the stones and the different beads that they use, the different metals that they use, the different faceting. There's so much to learn. So I just want you guys to understand that, you know, if I do say it's vintage, it's because I know 100% it's vintage. If not, I'm just showing you the piece, giving you a price of what I think I would pay if I saw it in a store or if I saw it, you know, for sale in an antique store or something. So I'm just giving you what I know, and that's how I try and find out whether it's vintage or not. Okay, so we're going to get started. Now, speaking of vintage, I have two pieces, and they are made from, and I will explain it to you, they're made from Napier Company, or Napier, however you want to pronounce it. And that company started in North Attleboro, Massachusetts, if I'm saying that right, in 1878, under the name of E.A. Bliss. After World War I, they started producing war-related items like medallions and medals. And then they came to the forefront of fashion in 1922. They had a history of sending their designers to Europe in 1925 to see what the models on the runway were wearing, that type of thing, and then designing their things from there. He died in the 1960s, and his son took over. Anyway, you can look all these things up online. I look up the biography of my items that have stamps on them. So anyway, this is one of them. And this is the Napier symbol, and it's written on there, Napier. And it says made 1922. Not made, just a minute. Established in 1922, which is what I told you. Now, this is what this one looks like. And like I said, it's different types of beading. And then it has the nice clasp. And then this part here is very sturdy. And that's what that one looks like. And because I know this one is definitely vintage, I'm going to ask $30 for it. Okay, so that's the Napier one. Now, I have another piece of Napier. And this is what it looks like. It's a bracelet. And you can see the design. And that's what it looks like. It's very well made. It's very comfortable. usually when you get the maker's name on it, you're getting a very nice piece of jewelry. And I mean, you can tell you know, these pieces last. You don't see tarnishing, you don't see anything like that. So they were well made. And then with that bracelet comes the earrings. Now, whether there was a necklace with it, I don't know. But I bought it with the earrings and the bracelet. And for this one, I would like 40. Okay, so that is my 2 pieces that I have that are stamped and named. Now, the rest that I'm going to show you, I do not really have a clue of the age. But anyway, I will show it to you. Okay, then now there's this one. And it's got like a filigree pattern. It is a stretch. And this is what it looks like. And for that one, I'd like 15. And again, it would be 10 if you were just coming to pick it up. But because of postage, I have to charge 15. Okay? So that's that one. And then I have this one. And this has the spring-loaded opening. That's what that one looks like. And that one I want 15. And then I have this one. And it's also elastic. And with the elastic, pretty much anyone can wear it, you know. I have a small wrist, but look how much room there is in there. That one again, 15. Then I have this one, which is very pretty. It has all the stones in it. This one is elastic. And that's what that one looks like. 15 for that one as well. And then I have this pretty one here. This is what this one looks like. And it's got the elastic. And that's what that looks like. And that one 15 as well. And then I have this one, which is like a bronze. And it also has the spring clasp. And that's what that one looks like. I thought this one would look really pretty with the necklace I showed, the bronze necklace yesterday. The one that has the Asian kind of pendant on it. That one I'd like 15. And then I have this beautiful horse. And it's got like the copper. And then it's got the soft beads here for comfort when you're wearing it. Just wreck it, Tam. I still haven't eaten anything yet. I don't know why I'm not hungry. And that's what that one looks like. How pretty is that? That one I'd like 20. Okay. And then I have this one, which is hearts, and it's got the peace, the little peace symbol in it. I didn't notice that till Sue told me, my neighbor. She's like, it's got the peace symbol in it. I didn't even notice it. And that as well is elastic. And that one I like 10. Okay, and then I have this one. Sorry guys, the sun, well the sun, it's overcast, but when you do this, they seem to blind you. And that's what this one looks like, and this one I want 15 as well. And then this one I thought was so pretty.